Hi, how are we doing on week 3? I know some of you mentioned my swords, and yeah, some of them are real, some of them are not. Um, I'm kind of a medievalist. I'm actually a student along with you. I'm getting my second master's degree in history. Uh, if you took any of my other classes, like early American Lit or early British Lit, you would see a real heavy in history influence, probably more so than even just the lit stuff. So I can't really do that so much here with fantasy, um, except to say that there are precursors to The Hobbit and other epic fantasies, and that's what we're kind of looking at. Beowulf is not an easy read. I had a hard time with it when I was in college. As a matter of fact, I really didn't like it that much. It's a great story, but it's just hard to kind of get through because it's that weird Old English stuff. Um, I don't have a problem if you watch the movie. Um, Anything with Angelina Jolie, and it's definitely worth looking at. Um, but it's really parallels the story. And what you're looking at is that there are so many consistencies within the epic fantasy, which is that's what I want you to really get out of this in the next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks, is to take a look at what are the components that create the epic fantasy. Um, we've already taken a look at the quest being a huge component of that. You know, what is the quest in Beowulf? What is the quest in the book that you've chosen to read? Because fantasy always deals with some kind of journey. As a matter of fact, The Hobbit, which you of course all have, has a subtitle, or There and Back Again. Uh, that would be your journey. So kind of focus on the quest as a means to an end. Think about your own quest. I like it when you bring in your own personal journey. Uh, One thing, it takes away from the plagiarism issue, which I wanted to bring up briefly because it's a drag. I really had to bust somebody hard, and it was just a total cut and paste job. Um, you know, don't do it. I mean, I know that you can go out there and find all sorts of summary on Beowulf. You know what? If you read the whole summary on Beowulf, that's great. But you still need to read the real stuff, even though you're plodding through it and going, I don't even understand what they're saying. You have to be able to go through the actual reading of it, of any of the stuff, whether it's this course or any other literature class, and be able to pull quotes out from the work itself. And usually your summaries don't um, have direct quotes. And you need to use quotes. You need to use quotes. You need to make sure that you do a standard MLA in-text citation, which is not just a number. You're not just doing a page. Don't assume that I have the same page. So I think that's kind of important. Um, MLA, if you aren't clear about MLA and you don't like going into our library, or there's, our systems aren't working for you, Purdue Online Writing Lab really is where I send everybody. It's where Stanford goes, Harvard goes, Yale, MIT, everybody goes there. It's simple. It gives you examples. I need examples. I'm a visual learner. It's like, oh God, don't tell me how to do a works cited sheet. Just give me the works cited sheet to look at so that I can do my paper like that. So something to keep in mind. You want to make sure that you do your MLA sheet correctly, especially at this stage. This is a 340 class. Some of you are doing in-text citation for this week that I've taken a look at. Yeah, it's a little iffy. I don't like taking off for that stuff. I've had some great answers already for week 2 on the characters that you would choose. If you notice, I've tried to design my questions so that it's plagiarism free. Although I thought I did this with the Dante class, and this guy just stole the whole thing. So it's fun. I try to make it a little bit more fun for you. I apologize for my appearance. I just got off the tennis courts. We spanked them. It's a beautiful day here in sunny California, and have a great week. If you have any questions, ask. I know some of you are still like, I don't know where to put my paper. It's an 8-week course, and the number one concern that students have at APUS AMU is that you don't get your papers back soon enough. And let me explain that whole situation that they have. You turn your paper in your folder and you just walk away. Well, I have 6, 7, 8. Sometimes I've had 12 classes at once. And that means that I have to upload your paper and then wait. And then I have to download the paper to my computer and then wait. And then read it. And then save it as graded. And then upload it back into the computer. All of these steps require a lot more time than what you realize, especially when you consider the number of students that we teach. So I kind of decided to cut my own corner, being the rebel that I am. All right, Harley, come on. And decided the best way, because you need, in an 8-week class, you need to know whether you're doing this right or not. To get your week 1 assignment back in week 4 is too late. You don't know what you're doing wrong. You don't know how, so that's why don't be frustrated with just cut and paste everything. Just know that in the comment box is where your stuff needs to go. And it goes there for the ease of grading to get you your stuff back quickly, so that you know, am I doing this right? Am I okay? Am I close? You just don't have time in 8 weeks. So, if you're frustrated, don't be. It's designed to help you down the road know where you need to make improvements. So hopefully that will help. I think that's all I have to say. I'm looking out at more sun and I'll talk to you later. Bye.